What's up, everybody? This is Marcy with the One-on-One Boxing Podcast. You already know I got my boy Reef with me. Our goal is to provide y'all with the best boxing content out, breakdowns, predictions, in-depth analysis, breaking news, and anything boxing. Before we get started, Reef, how you feeling, brother?
I feel good, man, especially after last night. I'm ready to get into it.
Today, we'll be talking about Deontay Wilders TKO knockout on Friday. Devin Haney and Brian Norman has officially been announced. We'll cover that briefly. And we will be covering Floyd Schofield versus Tevin Farmer with Schofield's first round knockout. Let's start off with Deontay Wilder. How'd you feel about the performance? How do you feel about him going forward? What'd you think about it?
I mean, shout out to Deontay Wilder. He definitely got the job done. He went in there. He took care of business. But to me, it looked like the same old Wilder in me. Like, wild, all over the place, strong haymakers, wild haymakers. Like, it don't look like he went back and worked on nothing to me. But like I said, I don't want to take nothing away from him. Shout out to Wilder. But it looked like the same performance to me. So I think I'm pretty much done with Wilder. Like, he hasn't shown me that he's willing to go back to the table and come back a better Wilder or a different Wilder, tune it up just a little bit. Everything still looks the same. Like, you're just going in there trying to basically rely off your power. So shout out to Wilder, but I don't want to see no more from Wilder.
So for me, Wilder, like you said, he pretty much looked the same. I think he had a little less pop on his punches. He still got dynamite in his hands, but for me, Father Time is taking over, and I really just think that, like I said in the last spot, I really just think that everything with that trilogy was just took a lot out of him, and his feet are bad. I think you can definitely see the fact that he started boxing late. He don't have the skills that other guys would have to carry him. He's solely relying on that power, and it's gotten him a long way for sure.
Yeah,
But I
yeah,
I think time is taking its course, and I think he should hang it up. Go out on your shield. You know what I'm saying? Go out on a win. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
But shout out to Wilder. Shout out to Wilder.
But is this the type of win he can go out on? Like, this wasn't like, I mean, the guy he went in there and fought. I mean, he wasn't the toughest competition. So will this be something he could just retire and ride off? Like, yeah, or would you like to see him one more tough competition and then let him go out then? Or fuck it, he done.
Not for me, because like you're gonna go out how you went out how your last fight when you got knocked out by Zhang,
Yeah,
or you're gonna go out just on a win over somebody that might not have been a big name, might not have been the best competition, but you still got the win. You're
yeah,
still feeling the love. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like, I don't want him to move up and then the same. I like move up in competition and then the same thing happened the last time he went up in competition. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
I feel you. I feel you.
It has been officially announced that Brian Norman versus Devin Haney will take place in Saudi in November. A lot of people were saying they thought the fight was off because Bill and Brian Norman Sr. had got into that little fight. Things got real personal. They talked about each other's moms, and it just got real disrespectful, real personal. They apologized to each other. Brian Norman said they pieced it up. You know, they got to do business together, whatever, whatever. Then today, it was announced it's official. Brian Norman, Devin Haney for the title at 147
Yeah.
in Riyadh. How you feel? What do you feel now that the fight is official? Like, we don't got to do our, we gave our kind of thoughts. People
Yeah.
can watch the last episode, but it's official now.
I mean, I'm definitely excited for the fight. I definitely want the fight. I would definitely want to see the fight. It's just that after Dev last two performances, like, I'm nervous for Dev. I'm gonna keep it a bean, and just like I said, like, I know he could box. I know he could get in there and do some boxing, but it's like I don't know what version of Dev you're gonna get. But Dev, if you listen, and this better be the best Dev you ever bring. I mean, I'm talking better than Lomba. I'm talking better than Prograis. I'm talking better than Ryan, because I just feel like Brian Norman Jr. is coming with a different type of power, and I feel like he's coming with something you really haven't seen before. So, Devin, you got to buckle up. But also, too, on another note, Brian Norman, I just feel like he just got to go in there and box. Like, you can't go in there relying off power, because we know Dev knows how to box. Dev knows how to use the point system or whatever. So I just feel like if you go in there just looking for that knockout, I don't see it ending too good. I don't see Dev knocking you out, because we know Dev don't have knockout power. But this is an interesting fight, man. I'm willing to see it. How you feel about the fight?
I'm excited. Like, it's finally official. Like, they were teasing us a little too much. Like, especially when that happened, everybody's like, "Oh, it's not gonna happen no more." I'm excited. I really am. I think Dev has some fucking balls to just jump in with Brian Norman after the whole Ryan Garcia thing. Brian Norman's best punch is a left hook. Jin Sasaki literally does not remember the last couple months off of
Yeah,
that left hook.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
so Dev, he's challenging himself once again. How's it gonna look when he's a 3 division world champ. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if he comes out with this,
Yeah.
and he was just undisputed at 135. His first fight at 140,
Mm-hmm.
he got a title, and then you jump right into 147. Because this is his first fight at 147. Because the last one was at a catchweight.
I see where he. I
Like
see.
you know what I'm saying?
I ain't
Like
mad.
legacy wise,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm not mad
I
at
think I like this. I like this. I think I'm the only one kind of giving him a shot too. I've been watching a lot of people talk about it, and everybody's like, I don't know, I'm worried about him. I don't think it's a good fight.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, I think if he just boxes, he'll be fine.
Okay.
Stay responsible defensively, obviously, but like I think he has superior boxing ability over Brian Norman.
No, for
Obviously,
sure.
Brian
For sure.
Norman
He
has
definitely
the
does.
power.
He definitely does. Like I said, I'm just a little nervous just based off, like I said, his last two fights. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, last fight he definitely like he worked on some things and tuned some things up, but we didn't get the full advantage of what he worked on or what he tweaked because he was doing a lot of running around. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just excited to see it, man. Like once they get in their training
For
camps
sure.
and I see everybody working and shit like that, I mean, we definitely gonna spin back around on this topic. So maybe my opinion might change when we spin back around and we get closer and I see them in training camp and I don't know, man. I'm just ready for the ride, man.
Yeah, me too. We'll definitely. I definitely want to sit on this. I definitely want to give it some more thought. It's early, and I'm excited. We'll definitely be covering this closer to the time that it's gonna happen. Man, let's get to the meat and potatoes of this shit. Floyd Schofield went in there and knocked Tevin Farmer out in 80 seconds. I did not see none of that coming. I didn't even think he was gonna knock him out,
Me neither.
let alone in 80 seconds.
Yeah,
What the fuck happened?
I'm gonna just go for it's crazy because the last episode we spoke on, you even said it. You said Schofield, he's gonna come out reckless in the first few rounds, and Tevin just gonna have to, get used to it and then, adjust. Brother, he never got time to adjust. He never got time to do shit. He went in there and like I said, man, and I think that's another thing that just took advantage, like the age group, the speed, everything I said last episode, man. I just felt like Schofield just was sitting there possum, had what he had in the bag, and like he showed it last night. I mean, and I don't want to take nothing away from Tevin. Tevin's a great fighter. He did some great things, but I think it's time for him to wrap that shit up. You can't keep up with the young boys. Like you really can't. You went the distance with Zepeda. Zepeda's a little older. Zepeda's up there, not too far from your age. You know what I'm saying? But Schofield did his thing, man. Shout out to Schofield.
Man, listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, I was on the phone with my man Frank. I'm listening to the commentary. I go piss real quick. I hear the bell. So I come running out. If I'd have pissed any longer, the fight would have been over. Like I was not expecting that. He came out and looked like he was kind of feeling him out a little bit. Tev was just kind of trying to feel him out. Like let's see what you want. Like let's see what type of shit you on. Hit him with like a little lazy jab. Schofield came out and hit him with a 3-piece combination and dropped him. I'm screaming. I'm like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
So when Tev gets up, I'm not even being funny. Like he has a tick, and he's like the tick is whatever. So I'm like, is he good? Is he not good? I can't really gauge it.
Yeah.
They exchange again. He drops him again. I'm like, oh, he's not good. This ain't gonna end well.
Yeah.
And then if you watch the Zepeda fight, I think it was a little prematurely stopped. I'm not gonna lie, but I do think that I think the same result was gonna happen. But if you watch Tev with Zepeda, he was playing defense with his arms down and his head, it was kind of weird. And then he did that, and then they called it, and I was just in complete and utter shock. Schofield's combinations were quick. They were fast. They were like you could see the power.
The power.
He came out on a mission.
Yeah.
Like, listen, we criticized him for his antics in Riyadh multiple times. Listen, I'm a fan. I'm sorry, but wow.
Schofield definitely caught my eye. He definitely caught my eye. And like I said, I haven't seen that much from Schofield because like the last time we fought was a while ago. So, but I definitely want to see more from Schofield. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I want to see him test it, man. I think he's ready for a fight. I think he's ready for a big shot with somebody. And I'm just ready to see. I'm just ready for and I'm just ready to see what Schofield got next. I think he's going to do big things.
Yeah, for sure. Another thing is like, if you're comparing him to these younger guys, like, I mean, I guess Keyshawn's not young, but the guys that people usually compare him to is like Keyshawn Abdullah. He got leverage now. Those guys don't have Tevin Farmer on their resume.
No,
in the fashion that it happened.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got to deal with his dad now. We have to. I tried to tell y'all. Ask Shakur.
But he got a little reason to pop his shit right now. So I'm gonna let his dad run his movie. He got a big reason to pop his shit right now. Like it's someone he looked strong. But my whole thing is just like he looked so strong when he was fighting Tev. Like he was kind of like tossing him around with the shit, like pounded
There
down.
was a fight. There was a moment in the fight that Tev tried to grab him, and
Yeah,
it reminded me of when Bud did it to Arrow when
yeah,
he like just pushed him against the ropes. He did that shit there, and he was just bullying him. It
yeah,
was 80 seconds, literally.
yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
And did you see the end that he kept saying like, "I love Tevin. I'm sorry, Tevin. I didn't mean to do that to you. Tevin's
I
my
like that. I'm not gonna lie. I like
person."
that. I like
And
that.
I
That
ain't
was really good
doing,
sportsmanship.
but I mean, sometimes like business is business. Like you got to put that friendship shit to the side, and you got to take care of business. I mean, I'm pretty sure if it was the other way around, Ted probably would have felt the same way. But business is business at the end of the day. So shout out to them Schofield boys, man. They did their fucking thing, man.
For sure.
Definitely not
Yeah,
mad.
we definitely criticize, but like like I said, I'm a fan. I want to see some more. I want to see Schofield fight some more.
Sure, for sure.
I think I'm ready. I think we both had said we didn't. You can't throw him in. I'm ready to throw him in whoever you want to throw him in with. Maybe I got recency bias. I don't know,
Yeah.
but you want to throw him in there with Keyshawn? Throw him in there with Keyshawn. You want to throw him in there with Shakur? Shakur
And
said
I
he
feel
wanted to
like
give him another
that we can
opportunity.
test it. Like you know what I'm saying? That way we can honestly see like, do he really got a chin? Can he really withstand power? Can he keep it up? Can he keep his speed up? Like we can really see him tested. And after that, then I maybe could talk about being a fan. But right now, Schofield, you got my eye open. I ain't gonna.
For sure, for sure. So listen, he didn't even get touched. So can we see him again? Maybe on. I was thinking this, right? They were already in talks. Neither one of them got a finger laid on him in their last fights. Can we see him and Abdullah on that Canelo Crawford undercard? Something like that, something big. Because neither one of them got touched. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. And I think that's a real good fight. I think that's a real good fight because, but we've seen what Abdullah can do. We haven't really seen him been tested yet, but we've seen what Abdullah can do and we see what he's capable of. I really haven't seen too much from Schofield, but I wouldn't be mad at the fight at all. After Schofield performance Saturday, like, I don't want to have to see him fight 3, 4 more fights or have to keep waiting for him to fight for him to get a, if he's showing that willing to be tested, bring on a test. I'm ready for it.
He's in line to. I think he will be after the winner of Roach and Tank. I think he'll be the mandatory. I don't know if any of them would give him an opportunity, but he is in line for that. But that's happening in August. That would be later down. But yeah, I would love to see him again quick because, like I said, he didn't take no punishment. Nothing happened to him. Like he can jump right back in. He could fight next week if he wanted to.
Next week for sure. So I definitely want to see what Schofield got cooking up next.
But other than that, I think that's all we got. Take us out of here, brother.
All right, one boxing fam. That's all we got for y'all today. If you like this episode, don't forget to hit that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, one of one.
1-on-1.